Guys, so today we will be reviewing Pohatu Master of Stone, one of the new Bionicle 2015 sets. So once again, we're gonna start with the box, as we always do. Now, same as all the 2015 sets, papery cardboard box with a picture of Pohatu fighting a blue scorpion skull spider thing, and then the mask right there, and yeah. So moving on to the set, overall pretty solid set. I do have just a few problems with him, so we'll start with those, saving the best for last. First one is that he kinda just has a bunch of random stuff, like, well, we'll start with this thing in the back. Don't really like it, and it can't really hold in place good, and it just kinda gets in the way of him moving his legs too. And then this might be a pro for some people, but it's a con for me that we have these two white spikes on his arm. Don't know why they put them there. It kind of looks cool, but it also can kind of get in the way. It looks kind of weird, like misplaced. And then, not so much of a con for me, but the blades they can spin around, which is cool, but you need this little pin to be in place, which I don't really like. I mean, that's how you would attach it to the feet, but not a huge fan of that. And when you do attach them to the feet, they kind of get in the way of each other, so you'd have to like kind of put the legs apart, or like bend them back, which actually doesn't look that bad, but I mean, that's kind of cool. I guess that could be a pro, but for me it just is, it's kind of weird. One second. Some cons we have, some pros we have with the set are, the first one is flexibility. We got a lot of flexibility, especially in the arms. They instead of them just being like a up and down joint, they can also kind of rotate around. We've got more Bionicle style pieces, like with the textures, the mask, the blades. Not so much the blades, but yeah. And then the armor, and then we got this sword again, which I haven't had in a while. We also, speaking of which, we have the gearbox kind of thing, which is really cool. And masks, I don't really like the masks, but they're kind of cool. Simple, but they're a little bit annoying. We have this arm, if it weren't for the these little spikes, it's actually really cool, because it's, you know, like trans yellow. Whole thing is trans yellowish greenish, trans lime, I guess. Yeah, so overall, pretty nice set. actually, we do have, before we end, we also have a blue scorpion skull spider, which is kind of cool. The only problem I have is they only have 4 legs, so they're not really spiders, but you can, you know, flip off the mask, and then you can attach it, but it, you know, kind of gets in the legs, kind of get in the way. Might be cool if you're like making some kind of mock, like just for the mask, but yeah. And then it's got this little scorpion stinger, cool scorpion stinger thing. So yeah, overall, really nice set, pretty solid. A few minor problems, but they're not that bad. So yeah, my goal is to get all the Bionicle 2015 sets, so there's probably going to be a bunch more. For now, I only have one more. So, yeah.